So then, is the uke playing quite a key role in this?
Absolutely. Think about Aikido. What's it meant for?
Harmony. So it's two people working together.
Well, it's meant as defense. It's meant to keep you safe from attack. Yeah. Oh, Sensei wouldn't have done anything like that if people didn't attack each other.
Right.
He would never have been a martial artist. Martial arts are meant to defend yourself against attack. Yeah? So attackers have to be there.
Right.
So do some defense. Whoa! Did you need to do anything?
No.
No, because there's no real attack. It's me trying to scare you, trying to get you to panic, but there's no attack.
Right.
But this, that's an attack.
Right.
Right, so if I don't do that, if I go like this, see, you don't need to put your hand up even.
Right.
So yes, Aikido is harmony with an attacker.
Oh.
It's harmonies. So you can't harmonize. I mean, you could harmonize by yourself, but you'd be harmonizing with the universe or with you'd be harmonizing with something in a dualistic sense. Right? Well, Aikido is like kind of weird because it takes dualism out of a dual process.
Yeah, I see.
In Aikido, you have to have uke and nage. If you just have two nages, there will be no Aikido. If you have two ukes, you have a fight. Right?
Right.
So yeah, uke is ultimately important. And that's what we're saying. That as he attacks me, he's the one who decides how it's all going to go. But how it goes is not just him deciding, because what he wants to do is punch me in the face or do something like this, right? But my beneficent intention for him is that he is able to express himself without either one of us getting hurt. This is essential. Because if I say, well, I'm going to keep safe at your expense and I don't care, then it's, yeah, and the operating principle becomes might makes right, or, you know, do unto others as they do to you, instead of do unto others as you would like them to do to you. And I would like him not to attack, so I'm not going to attack him. So you see now, Oj almost didn't go to the floor because he was kind of satisfied in there. He had to regain his intent to attack in order to bring it to the floor. Okay, so he is ultimately responsible for the Aiki resolution. That means he goes to the floor. Now, if he's got the same intention, but at some point I throw him, you see, he can feel this. That's stabilizing him. And he can feel this on his shoulder. That's stabilizing him.
And the training is getting him ready for a great fall.
Right, and his training is, you know, all this stuff. So we're getting this kind of chaotic thing going on based on both of us exerting force. Okay? What I want to do is let his force be enveloped by this greater force. That's a nice soft, and think about a freshwater spring. There's a spring in Florida, it's like 70,000 gallons an hour come out of the spring. Biggest freshwater spring, I have to get that number right. It's some unbelievable amount of water. Now if you figure you take a fire hose and put it down into the water, before it gets to the top of the surface of the water, it's going to be gushing out, right? And it's going to hit the water and it's going to explode this way. But as that explosion of water goes down, it starts to come back up with the flood of the spring, right? Now, if you keep driving the hose in, you get less and less of that force until when you get it deep enough, the water's actually going to be forcing itself back up the hose, even though it's coming out like this, instead of like this, because of the sheer volume of it, the volume of all the water behind it. We have in ourselves a conduit to unlimited ki. We think, in our rational mind, you want what I have in my center, but you can't have it because you want to destroy the spring, right? Or you say, well, I'm going to take that away. I'm going to bury the height of it so you can't have it, all right? But when I realize it's unlimited, and it's not really mine, I'm just a conduit for it, sure, there's plenty of it. There's plenty of it. I'm not worried about whether I'm going to run out or not. You see? So I don't have to really do anything except be with him with the idea that I'm here for you. Whatever you want, buddy, I'm going to help you. Yeah. So you see in the middle there, he kind of gave us this attack. That's okay. Does that make sense? Answer your question?